The mine's dark depths were as daunting as ever, an oppressive silence hanging in the air. 7 miners began their arduous daily routine, descending deeper into the heart of the earth. Their gathering point was at the end of an ominous narrow tunnel, one that veered far from the comforting embrace of daylight. This remote corner of the mine was notorious for its eerie atmosphere, where shadows danced sinisterly. One fateful morning, as they toiled away, a miner's eyes caught an odd glimmer at the far end of the tunnel. The others soon noticed the ethereal light and, driven by curiosity, made their way towards it. But as they drew closer, their curiosity transformed into paralyzing terror. For what lay behind that strange light was a ghastly apparition akin to the spectral entities whispered about in ancient tales of the mine. The ghost, with a pallid visage, a body with a bluish hue, and eyes that spoke of eternal sorrow, stood before them. The miners' hearts pounded like drums, and their breaths grew shallow as the eerie figure silently approached, extending a bony hand. The moment the ghost's frigid fingers made contact, the miners were gripped by an otherworldly fear. Their bodies froze and they trembled uncontrollably. But as quickly as it had appeared, the ghost shimmered and dissipated into the void. The miners, still shaken and gasping for breath, turned and fled towards the entrance of the tunnel. The ominous presence chased them in their minds, an unshakable terror that clung to their souls. Emerging into the blinding daylight, their faces etched with a palpable fear, the miners made a unanimous decision to head straight for the local police station. As they recounted their harrowing encounter, the skepticism in the eyes of the officers slowly gave way to a growing sense of unease. The police, driven by a sense of duty, decided to investigate the mine themselves. Armed with flashlights and courage, they ventured into the depths, yet their search yielded no sign of the spectral entity. During their exploration, they uncovered the mine's history, discovering accounts from aged miners who too claimed to have glimpsed the same apparition. Determined to uncover the truth, the police intensified their efforts to unravel the mystery of the ghostly encounters. The miners, on the other hand, swore never to set foot in that haunted mine again. The secret of the ghost continued to elude both the living and the dead, shrouding the mine in an eerie enigma. And thus, the story concludes. As the police persisted in their quest to solve the mystery, the miners were haunted by the terrifying moments they had experienced deep within the bowels of the earth. The enigma of the ghostly figure remained, casting a long shadow over the forsaken mine.